For Thursday, July 27th, Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat, brought to you by Eric Potato of eXp Realty, your Thompson, Okanagan, and Shuswap lakefront specialist. Starting off with a question for those of you still working for a living. How would you feel about putting in a couple of extra hours each day in order to have a 4-day work week? A group called 4-Day Workweek Global reporting that not one of 9 Canadian companies that took part in a 4-day trial program intend to go back to a 5-day work week after finding out that 3-day weekends resulted in happier staff and increased production. You might wonder whether this one is the long-awaited turnaround the cannabis industry has been forecasting. Market analysts describing the latest Tilray earnings as spectacular, as the company that got its start in Nanaimo is showing a fourth-quarter loss of just $120 million after finishing the same 3 months of last year, $458 million in the hole. Around the world on Twitter and wherever you get your favorite podcast, Canada's Business Beat is proudly sponsored by Eric Potato of eXp Realty. Considering a move to beautiful British Columbia? Eric is your Thompson, Okanagan, and Shuswap lakefront specialist at OkanaganLakefrontProperties.com. From bad to really bad for ranchers feeling the heat of BC's current drought. Reports that cattle feed, hay prices have jumped around 30% in the past year. A disappointing second quarter for Vancouver-based mining giant Teck Resources. Lower copper and steel-making coal prices getting much of the blame as Teck's latest bottom line was down sharply to $643 million from nearly $1.8 billion a year back. Mark Zuckerberg is no doubt counting on Elon Musk hearing this one. Facebook, Instagram, and now Threads parent Meta coming off a strong second quarter with a take of $7.8 billion. It was $2.9 billion a year ago. And a major ad for Sun Life Financial, just acquiring Montreal-based virtual care provider Dialogue for $277 million. And you're up to date for this Thursday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat, brought to you by Eric Potato and OkanaganLakefrontProperties.com.